Around the Department of Defense this week. This is your DoD Weekly News Recap.
The Defense Department released a report on enhancing security and stability in Afghanistan. The report covers the last 6 months in Afghanistan and shows there have been some notable developments, like the ceasefire and support for peace from the Islamic community, and the addition of more advisors and enablers that have stabilized the country and slowed the momentum of the Taliban. U.S. and coalition forces have significantly increased pressure on the Taliban and has helped Afghan special security forces to produce a lethal and agile offensive force. Afghanistan held parliamentary elections in October and did so with minimal U.S. military support. While the elections were not without violence, these elections demonstrated the significant growth and development of Afghanistan's institutional security capabilities. U.S. Space Command is a reality, as President Trump issued an executive order creating the new unit to better organize U.S. military efforts in the final frontier. Vice President Mike Pence announced the signing at Cape Canaveral, Florida.
The U.S. Space Command will integrate space capabilities across all branches of the military. It will develop the space doctrine, tactics, techniques, and procedures that will enable our warfighters to defend our nation in this new era.
A team of Pentagon officials led by Deputy Defense Secretary Patrick Shanahan is putting the final touches on a proposed blueprint for U.S. Space Command. Shanahan told reporters the legislative proposal is in its final coordination process. U.S. Air Force explosive ordnance disposal technicians and their Nigerian counterparts traded some tricks of the trade this week.
It's extremely important here in the local area. They need to be able to sustain themselves. We can come in and we can kind of provide that guidance.
The best practices and lessons learned will help Nigerian partners combat extremist organizations to bring peace and stability to the region.
I feel civic duty to do it because I love my country. I'm very proud of what I'm doing because there's a lot of people that don't want to do this. So I'm very happy that I'm doing it for the country and for people's safety.
Air Force EOD technicians are trained to detect, disarm, detonate, and dispose of explosive threats. Sharing the expertise with our partner nations allows them to be more versatile and make cooperation easier for future missions. And don't miss our next episode, when we'll bring you the story of how the North American Aerospace Defense Command, known as NORAD, earned their own chapter in the story of Santa Claus. That's your DoD News Weekly Recap. I'm Petty Officer Jen LeBron. For more stories about your military, go to defense.gov.